Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurtsuhista, and this is Path of Exile. So, I'm gonna show you the game, the basics. So, as you can see, I have like 4 characters. Uh, this is my best character. I was playing it in Nemesis League. I'll tell you about the leagues a short while. Uh, and I died, and then I moved to Standard League. So, let me show you about character creations. This dude will never shut up whenever you create a new character, so I'm just gonna try and tell you about it. So you have this Templar, Shadow, Marauder, Ranger, Duelist, and the Witch. Those are all the classes, and they are okay because even if you pick a witch, you can go melee. If you pick a rogue, you can go, Shadow, you can go being a mage and stuff like that. I'll tell you about that in a while. So I'm just gonna show you a league. You have standard, standard and hardcore,
Me. I would have kept my mouth shut. Professional
domination and nemesis.
Unfortunately,
So,
not something my employers believed in.
As you can
They
see,
raised a
nemesis,
toast to a
you
job
get
well done. I
better
drank,
loot
the
and stuff
next
like
thing
that.
I know, I'm
But
on
when
the
you
stinking
die,
crate
you go
bound
to
for
standard
exile.
league, like
It's not
I
a
did
complete loss, I
in my
suppose.
character.
The way I
So
hear
I'm
it,
just gonna
there'll
go
be
and play
plenty
with
of work
this
for a man
girl
like
right here. So this is your Diablo-like MMO, basically, or Torchlight, whatever you played in a similar way. It's pretty neat, but I have some issues with it, and I'll tell you about that as well. So before we go further, I will show you options. Graphics, as you can see, this is my graphics setting. You have the basic stuff. Do you really need more? I could turn this off. To trillionaire medium. That's not the issue. Sound effects, UI. You can put stuff in here. Input, rebindable keys, always good. And we have Twitch stream. So that's something I didn't saw in the games yet. Maybe there are some games that already have this, but that's okay. You have this is your basic option menu. I'm also gonna show you the microtransaction stuff. So you have this here. Microtransactions are okay because even if you buy anything in here, they won't change the game. They won't give you an advantage. Maybe guild, you have to buy stuff like, you see, 10 extra guild member slots and bank stash and stuff like that. But okay, I can understand that they need some money. It's a free-to-play MMO, but yeah, this is microtransaction done good, because even if you buy anything from here, they will never change the game mechanics. They will just be visual stuff. So that's pretty good, and I support that, especially in today free-to-play MMOs, because the moment somebody cashes $2,000, he's a god in a game. He will basically steamroll to the content to max level. So I agree with that. I'm against that, because if you're gonna play MMO, then you need the time and you need to be on the same page or same level like everybody else. That's why World of Warcraft had major success and stuff like that, although that's a different story. So yeah, now I'm going to show you the inventory. That's pretty Diablo-like. As you can see here, you have some slots. You can identify, and you get like this. So as you can see, these games are linked. I'm going to tell you why. Your basic skill set doesn't come from your talent tree or something like that, or you learn the abilities. You basically loot the gems from like bosses, mobs, or you get rewards, and those are your abilities. So every ability here can be trained by any class and can be used by any class. You can use this weapon, you can equip everything in here on every single class. That's something new I didn't see in this kind of games before, which was really interesting and it was intriguing, and that's why I tried this game. So basically what this does, this is your attack ability, split arrow, so you fire multiple arrows, and these two are support gems. So they basically support your attack ability. This thing splits your split arrow, forks them into more arrows. So whenever you hit your opponent, it forks 2 additional arrows, which is really nice. And this gives you more projectiles on your split arrow. So yeah, that's like 5 arrows times 2, that's 10 arrows. Yes, you do less damage, but that's your AoE ability. Here you have poison arrow, so you do your poison damage, and on top of that poison damage you do fire damage, and you do cold damage. So you have poison arrow, which is almost kinda like your AoE ability, yeah, something like that, and you do additional damage. So yeah, that's pretty neat. So here you have frenzy, hatred, aura, and stuff like that. So I showed you basically how your abilities work. I'll show you actually how they work later when I fight mobs, but for now I'm talking about all this. These are your unique items. I have 2, which are really nice. I acquired this on Nemesis League, and then I died. I'll tell you how I died later. And that's your inventory. This is pretty standard in every Diablo-like clone. Now I'm going to tell you about character panel. So here you have character panels. These are your abilities, which you can check. As you can see, these are some letters. That's your supporting gems that are supporting your ability, so you know what's being supported by which gem. Pretty okay stuff. You have lots of numbers here if you are into that kind of thing, like I have been in World of Warcraft. I have been grinding my ass off. I had everything, numbers and stuff like that. Doesn't really matter. Social panel. I tried this game with my friend. I have my own guild just to see how it works. You don't need to buy. You don't need to spend any money to make a guild, but to use the guild bank, guild stash, you need to do that. It's pretty okay. Here you have public parties. At the moment there are not a lot of people because I'm filming this in the morning when everything is quiet in my house. Here you can create a party and make a public party, and then people can join and stuff like that. And you can of course world panel. This is Act 3, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. So I explored everything, and this is some kind of I need to kill this dude, I think. And of course this is your skills panel. And yeah, that's pretty big, right? Remember when earlier I said that you don't need to be a specific class to use specific abilities. You don't need to. This is all every tree in here. All the skills are shareable. So you have all these classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the hidden one is actually this class you unlock when you finish the game, and basically that's Scion, and you start here, and then you can choose where you want to go. So I could have gone like from here to over here or here, and that's okay, but I picked Ranger and I focused on Ranger stuff. Obviously when you pick a certain class, you spawn at certain point in a tree. So obviously if I go Ranger, I'm gonna focus on this stuff right here. I can move. This is already like Shadow class tree, so I'm only removing up here, but because he has some abilities that I wanna have. I wanna have this, and this, because this is something that boosts my damage with bow. Uh, or like, I wanna go somewhere like here maybe. No, well, well maybe here. I mean, this increases my armor and evasion. That could be good for me. Or I don't know. You have like lots of stuff. You can move around the tree. You can get a lots of abilities and stuff like that, and that's pretty neat. I mean, you aren't constrained to a single class. I mean, I could have gone like from here and moved to a witchery, but that's not really beneficial. If you're gonna be a spellcaster, you're obviously gonna go from here, and that's all that's about it here. You cannot reset your skill points. Well, you can, but you either have to grind them or you need to finish some acts because you get refund points from quests or by mob drops. So you need to be careful because I think there are 120 skills in this game. I did my research, you know, when I start playing MMOs, because this is classified as MMO, wink wink. But I need to have my research on what kind of skills and where I'm gonna head. I mean, obviously, on their page you can access all this and like build your ultimate class and stuff like that. So that's about the skill tree. I mean, this is these are some. Everything here is passive that boosts you or boosts your damage and stuff like that. So here I'm gonna check this. This is basically immersion social panel. Here is a stash. Stash are shareable on your league. So, for example, in standard league, this is shareable with all your characters. In Nemesis league, that stash is shareable with your Nemesis league. But you cannot access from standard stash league to Nemesis league, except if you die with your items on. So here I'm going to go and play now. I'm here. I finished all the stuff, I think, except that dummies did. Major problems I had with this game. For some reason, the loading times are long. I don't know why. And as you can see, I'm having issues with frame. So I'm now at 18 frames per second, and I have lag issues. I don't know why. See how it's now. You will notice the frames are really starting to drop. That's 17. Oh shit. Where's my spells? Oh. So I killed this dude. Now these flying balls are are actually my frenzy, so they stack 4 balls and they increase my DPS. So more frenzy charges. Basically it means whenever I use this ability I gain 1 frenzy charge and then it boosts my attack. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I shouldn't have. Oh shit. There's a dude eating corpses. See here. And one shot and there goes my HP. So basically you do this, you shoot, you need to be careful. So as you can see I have frame drops. Maybe I should remove some high quality stuff, but I'm like, who cares? I can play with this, but I have lag issues. I tried even removing that high quality video and stuff like that, but it didn't improve anything, so that's not really the issue. And of course there's a balancing issue. See, this is a standard league, so this is actually playing on normal, and these mobs are kinda hurting me a lot. That's okay, I can understand that, but I had boss fights which were really hard, especially with this class. I mean, with melees, I don't know how I would beat those bosses. That's for sure. I really don't know, but nice arrows in midair. That's a glitch. Okay. See how my frame drop. That's another issue I have. That's maybe my fault because I didn't reduce the quality. But yeah. You also have issues with bosses one-shotting you. That's how I dropped from Nemesis League to Standard League. I died 3 times in total with this character. One was because I was trying to fight a mini boss, and he actually spewed some lightning damage at me, and I died. That's not balanced. I'm always like 3 or 4 levels above my area, so I shouldn't really die, and I have lots of stats. I built like semi, I don't know, tanking build because I need to have like HP and stuff like that, especially if I'm trying to solo all this. Maybe I shouldn't have played alone against that boss, but yeah, my friend already died because he was trying to do the same thing, but doesn't really matter. These potions, they refill whenever you kill a creep. I mean, kill a monster. That Dota 2, not something that changes your life too much of them. But yeah, these are all pretty neat features, and you have like experience bar. That's basically what you need to know to play this game. I mean, oh shit. I'm just doing hit and run tactics. I mean, I don't hate this game, but at some points they really should have balanced the bosses more, especially when you're playing solo, because they actually force you to play in group where there's a tank. But I didn't know that they'll force you that from the beginning. I mean, I could have soloed every boss, but mini boss one-shotting you, that's like really crap. Really, literally one-shotting. And of course I had lag problems, but I saw that lightning bolt and I was like dead in a second. So here I'm playing really bad because I should have stacked this and then shoot this and then maybe this and this and the potion and then my mana is gone. Yeah, I should be playing better. This is, I could have actually killed them like over here, but I fucked things up. So yeah, that's basically it. It's a really nice game, especially for free to play tile, but they need to balance things more. I feel there's not enough balance at the moment. You can die too easily, especially against mobs on Nemesis mob that aren't like bosses. They're like mini bosses, but yeah, I mean, you have these mobs that, yeah, second time I died was, I think, against similar mini boss that when you kill him, he spawns tons of replicas that aren't bosses, of course, and they shoot all lightning and they shoot at me and I died. That's the second time, but that was on standard mode. And third time I died because I was really stupid. I was stacking mobs again, so I could like AoE them and stuff like that, and I died. So that's really my fault. But yeah, unbalanced stuff is not really what you should aim for. You should fix those problems maybe. That's me talking to developers. Maybe I should post this stuff on forums, but I'm sure people already did. So overall, this is a really good game. If you want to try something that's like Diablo like or Torchlight, I would really recommend this game, especially if you have like friends to play with. Maybe don't try on solo stuff on Nemesis. It's really hard sometimes. My boss fights lasted like 10 minutes or so because I was using poison arrow all the time, so I was like, yeah, tick that HP down while I run around and you cannot kill me. That was my tactic against all bosses, and it worked. I mean, you can, with this class you can solo the bosses, but there's a problem comes when you see like yeah, one-shotting things and stuff like that. Remember earlier when I showed you that fork arrow? It's really nice, especially with tons of creeps. Oh fuck me! I'm using creeps. Well, they are kind of creeps anyway. So yeah, it's pretty neat stuff. I will end this now. So if you're in this kind of things, play it. It's free to play. Give it a try. It's not a bad game. It doesn't bring anything really new. I really like the gem system, how they made it so every class can use every skill. That's really nice way of thinking how to combine classes. Uh, Skill tree, enormous. Thumbs up for that. Music is okay. Graphics are okay. Like I said, like issues with this game, balance and lag. If you are okay with that, go for it. I haven't seen anything wrong with this game. I think I heard that it was in development for 7 years, so yeah, it's really nice. I'm currently playing this on 17 frame drops. If you have better PC, you won't have any problems with this game. So yeah, my name was Kursukhista, and I hope you like this review. I think it's way better than my Borderlands 2 review because that was shitty as hell. I hope my audio quality will be better this time. I figured it out why I fucked that up. So yeah, try it, play it if you like it. Buy something to support the company. If you don't like it, delete it. That's basically what this is. My name was Kursukhista again, and this is me saying goodbye. Goodbye.